Remember my old buddy Nabata from Japan? I did a video on him before. It was a video where he was telling foreign men to stay away from Japanese women. Nothing says resentful, deselected man than being concerned with who women sleep with. And this is his video, Japan's homeless at risk during the coronavirus pandemic. Well, let's see what the issue is there. Oh, she's pretty. She's pretty. Wow. I mean, she looks really homeless too. Let's see what they have to say.
More serious issue. Now, maybe she doesn't look homeless at all, but it's actually true, unfortunately.
Yeah, she doesn't look homeless. Her clothes are looking good shape. Her hair looks good. Her complexion looks good. She looks very healthy.
Unfortunately, she has been homeless in Japan. Let's find out why. What happened to her?
Hey, she's really cute.
驚いたんですけど、ホームレスってどのくらいされてるんですか？そういう生活。
トータルで言うと3年です。
Oh, just a minute, guys. I just got to put up the CC. There you are.
そもそもなんかもともと幼稚園の時からはホームレスっていうかちょくちょく家から追い出されてたんですけど、トータルで言うとなんか25年。親は結構短気っていうかヒステリックな部分があったりして言ったんですよ、警察に。だから何十回も警察沙汰になってて、ぶっちゃけなんか警察の前だと親はなんかいや何もしてないよ、どこ行ってたのみたいな。もうその頃からだからなんかもうホームレスに慣れちゃったっていうか、嫌だと思って家出とか何回かしてて。
かなりひ
どい親ですよね。
Yay, your parents are homeless people. That's a believable story. The only thing that throws shade on it is around here. Let's see what they have to say.
彼氏いま
Have
し
you had a boyfriend or partner? Yes, I have.
た。住ませてもらったりして。
So as a time I was not homeless,
なんとかしのげたで失礼な言い方ですけど、
I could live at my boyfriend's apartment, thankfully. By the way, guys, and Nabata, if you ever hear this, the men don't have that option of hooking up with a girlfriend when they get kicked out.
ホームレスをやめれた時期があったんですけど、
But one
出てって
day,
みたいな。
I was suddenly kicked out for no reasons. Really? She could have made up a story and it would have been semi-believable, but she was kicked out for no reason. Now, you guys know that a boyfriend will put up with a lot of abuse and still have the girlfriend around. So she must have been terrible. Oh, nice earrings, by the way. I guess that's homeless attire. They must be too cheap to hawk. So this makes me think that her story is bullshit, because this is bullshit. Okay, let's see how she roughs it, how she sleeps and eats.
どういう風にして寝てるんですか？
いつもはこうやって寝てますね。不安になりましたね。急に自分でも分かんないうちに落ちて、落ちたと思って、やばいってわかります。あとは人来るんじゃないか、ビクみたいな。で寝れないってなって。
実際どれくらい寝れる？
1日も
How
2
many
時
hours?
間
2
ぐらいですかね。
hours. So she's saying she would get 2 hours of sleep a night. Where are her bags under her eyes? How come her complexion looks so good?
2時間です。
食事に関しては大丈夫ですか？
私バナナ食べてるんですよ。
それだけですか？
それだけです。
足りるんですか？
なんか意外と足ります。
結構プロテインとか肉とか魚もたまには取った方がいいかもしれない。
そうですね。なんかちょっとやばいかもしれない。だからなんかちょっと血が行き渡ってないかも。
I don't have good blood circulation. Really? Well, your complexion looks great. So this is highly suspect to me.
もらえずに住所がある人だけ。怖いしかないです、私なんかなぜかわかんないけど。
Hey guys, Hey, Nabada, only fishy people offer me support. And here you are offering this girl support. Wow.
車でどっか行こうとか。
Like young or middle-aged men just looking for sex or something. Young lady, what else would they be looking for? I mean, they're doing you a favor. So some young guy wants you to be his girlfriend and he's willing to like have you around for free. And she's pinning it as a bad thing. Of course, why would she separate them, young and middle age? Wouldn't she just say men? Because that would be all the age categories that would want to be a girl's, guy friend, right? But saying middle-aged men to basically say, these ugly, disgusting old men. But guys, if the middle-aged man had high enough status, she'd jump right on. So, but it's a bad thing. But the real point is, Nabata, you have no chance with this girl. She's telling you you have no chance. All your helpfulness is going to get you nowhere. And make no mistake, guys, I assume, I'm more than assume, I'm telling you, Nabata is interested in this girl. Like, there's all these homeless guys at Japan, and he's only interested now that a pretty young girl is homeless. Come on, dude.
あとはなんか、もうそういう系ですね。うちに来なよみたいな。
Hey, girl, why don't you just come to my place? Yeah, the offer is out there. She could have gone for it. And, a lot of girls do, right? Because they say, having occasional sex or being nice to a guy beats the hell out of living on the street, But like, again, all the Japanese guys, which the majority of the homeless in Japan are guys like the rest of the world, they don't have this option, do they? Those men think I'm a desperate poor girl that they could easily have sex with. Well, I agree with that. They probably do. It just shows you how desperate the average guy is in Japan. If they had girlfriends or wives, they wouldn't bother with this girl. So it just goes to show you the level of deselection that is out there, right? Now, also, this is important, the job situation. And this really highlights the difference between job situations between men and women, too. Have you had part-time jobs?
バイトしてました。居酒屋とかカラオケとか、もう普通のバイトやってました。
She worked at karaoke box, restaurant, etc. So this girl has had multiple jobs, even though how old is she? She's only in her early 20s.
なんか一日でクビになる。
Usually I was fired just in a few days. So this girl can't keep a job. But notice she's had multiples. Guys, when you start getting fired multiple times, how does that look on your resume? How does that help your job aspects or prospects?
ことが多くて、やっちゃいけないよって言われてることを
I
やっちゃうん
often
ですよ。
did what I was told not to do. Really?
お皿を落としちゃいけない。
Right after he said, don't drop a plate, somehow I dropped it unintentionally. Okay, I guess I can believe it's unintentional. Maybe it's the pressure or she's clumsy.
よって言われてるのに、もうお皿落としちゃったりとか、皿割ったり、あとなんか DVD
Now, when I was working at a DVD rental shop,
屋さんで働いてて、なんか研磨剤にかけるなって言われてるものをかけ
please do not put these DVDs into the polishing machine.
ちゃって、DVD 何個か壊しちゃって。
But I did
ごめんなさい。
I did it mistakenly and they got broken. See, this, I don't believe. The dishes, maybe. But they're actually giving her express instructions and she's going against it. Sounds like me, this woman just likes to cause strife. And it would explain why her boyfriend kicked her out.
やめさせられちゃうんですよね。
But I don't know why. I was always like that. So often got fired very soon. Guys, for her to often get fired, she had to often get hired. Again, you guys, if you know what it's like to go to job interviews, right? If what do they say at a job interview if they found out you had 3 jobs within as many months? they would hold that against you. Your prospects for being hired as a man would plummet. And notice it doesn't affect this girl very much. I know women that would drop one job out of boredom and pick up another one the next day. And this isn't about quotas either. Employers, whether male or female, prefer to hire women over men instinctively. So that's what you're up against.
やめたくなくても勝手に今日でごめん。
Of course, I still wanted to work there, but the employers asked me to quit. Yeah. What? They didn't just fire you? In other words, she was a complete screw up. But it sounded like she was a screw up purposely too.
ごめんなさいみたいな。
給付金あったじゃないですか。
はい。
Okay. That's enough of that. Hey, that was one, but do you notice there's an update on the homeless girl? Wow, it's an update. Let's take a look at this. And she's got her job back. She found work again. And while I'm working, I can't help but to do something else that I'm not supposed to do. Wow. Wow, guys. All you guys struggling for employment, start feeling sorry for yourself now.
なんか違うことしちゃうんですよね。
身分証を取り返すことができたとはいえ、まだまだ彼女には乗り越えなければ
Well,
な
she
ら
got her ID back. Her parents supposedly took her ID, right? And she finally got it back.
ないチャレンジが多くあると思います。メルさんが新しい住む場所が見つかるように、また
And get her goals. Okay.
彼女の目標を応援するためにクラウドファンディングを設置しました。なので興味のある方は
I've just set up a crowdfunding page for this girl. So check it out if you want to support her. All those homeless guys, when they look, if you guys watch those two videos, you see homeless guys in the street, right? But Nabada's not concerned with them. He's concerned with this pretty young girl. And no doubt, so is everybody in the comment section. You know, men are probably rushing to give this girl money who probably doesn't give a shit where they live or die.
チェックしてみてください。すいませんね、ちょっと遅くなってしまって。ただ、あの時は生活
Sorry for doing this so late, but she might have been able to be on welfare at that time. So even though this girl was getting welfare, was going to, he was still rushing to help her on time to say, look, here, I'm willing to support you. The fishy guy who would like you to be his girlfriend is rushing to help you.
保護を受けるかもしれなかったので、まだ作るべきかどうか分かりませんでした。たった一人だけを助けるだけ
Anyway, there's still many other homeless people in Japan. Yeah, look, that looks like a guy. That's definitely a guy. Can't tell there. But you know, it's either, if you can tell their gender, you can definitely say it's a guy, or you can't. I suspect these guys don't have the advantage of being a pretty young girl, do they?
ではあまり意味がないというのは分かっています。ただ多くの方々がおっしゃっていたよう
But
に、
many people say one is better than zero. Really? Well, you know, Nabata, you could go for two. You don't have to rescue everybody. One of those ugly guys that you saw on the street, you could put a crowdfunding page for them. But I wonder how many people would actually go for it. You could make that the new direction of your channel. But I would love to see the difference, if there was any, with how much money has been thrown at this young girl as opposed to any of those guys, if you ever decide to do that.
0よりは1の方がいいのかなと。将来彼女がですね、同じホームレスの人たちを助けることを願っています。最後にですね、メルさんの方から前回の動画を見てくださった方々にメッセージがあります。
この間の動画
Oh, yeah. I want to thank all the people, eh? Yeah, she got her ID from her parents. We had a big fight.
警
They
察
called the
に
police.
捕まりました。そうですね、感情的になっちゃって私
She got arrested? Wow. She must have done something, you would think.
それでちょっと暴れちゃいました。条件があって実家に近づかない
They gave me one condition though to let my ID
代わ
go.
りにもう全部
Stay
返してあ
away
げ
from
るよ
this
って
house
いう。
forever. Yeah, they really love her. They disowned you.
から縁は切れた。
あ、そうですね。警察の方も多分めんどくさいと思うんで、多分そういう提案っていうか。
で、今は、働いてるんだ。
今働いてます。
Yeah, she works now. She got a
牛丼
job.
屋です。バイト。
Jeez. No, notice everybody who knows her doesn't like her. Let's see if this young lady has any words of wisdom for us.
どんなになんか区役所とかから追い出されても生き抜くぞっていうのを頑張ってほしいです。とりあえずもうどんな状況でもいいから。
No matter how tough your life is, you must be alive. Sounds good, but her life really isn't that tough. She has options, guys, that these other homeless guys don't have. And she's out there. This is proof positive. She's homeless because, let's face it, she put herself there.
やっぱり
死ぬのはもう絶対ダメだと思います。
それはだからすごいと思います。
Not commit
そう
suicide.
いう状況になったら
I like your attitude. Nabada is really sucking up to her.
自分でもちょっとどうなるかな、死にたくなるかもしれない。
あ、
メンタル弱い。
まあ私メンタル弱いんですけど、意外とメンタル弱いんですけど、でも絶対負けないみたいな。絶対いつかは幸せになるって思ってれば生き抜けれます。日本人はちょっと考えすぎちゃうっていう。
In Japan, I think a lot of people commit suicide too easily. Wow. What a nasty thing to say.
っていうか、ちょっとコロナでダメになってから。
Just because they lose their jobs or something like that. Oh, yeah, well, you guys know that if a guy loses his job, he loses all his status and society will toss him. And he doesn't have some white knight riding to his rescue like this young girl does. So these guys who kill themselves, I mean, it's completely understandable. So who is she to say this?
もう自殺みたいなとか。
今後はなんか予定とか。
What are your future goals? You're gonna love this.
私の目標2つあって、まず1つ目が猫を飼ってたんですけど、今友達に預けてるんですけど、でその猫ちゃんと一緒に暮らすことが一つの目標。
I want to be able to live with a cat again. Hey, all you guys who use cat lady as an insult, you can stop now. When a woman is a cat lady, she is because she likes cats, not because she's forced in that position. This girl prefers a cat over a boyfriend. So if a woman has a house full of cats, don't feel sorry for her. She's living the way she wants to live. That's one of her big goals in life, right? This is, how women say they want a man with ambition? You notice they don't need it themselves.
で、2つ目が私みたいな若いホームレスの子たち、女の子。
I want a job that supports young homeless people like me. I don't know if I believe that. Considering how she's behaved towards other people, her parents and her boyfriend.
子たちとかを助ける側になりたいなと思ってて、絶対辛いと思うんで。
Does she know how hard it is? Because how hard it is for the guys on the street, there's no one rushing to help them. There's no white knight like Nabada to come rescue. These guys don't have endless job opportunities like she seems to. So, I mean, oh my God. The crowdfunding is ended. Big thanks to all the people who donated to her. No doubt there were a lot of thirsty white knights that did. It is absolutely amazing how much traction this has got. Not to me, not only for her sake, but for getting a huge amount of attention for the homeless problem in Japan. Seeing so many people pouring out support has been awe-inspiring. Oh my God. So a pretty young girl got rescued. And I'm sure it will end with that. So the real problem is that of course, society's indifference to the male population, who, no doubt, in Japan is just like the rest of the world, which is the homeless situation is probably 99% male. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, this is all I have to say about this.